Hello and welcome to another episode of my daily movie room videos. This is just additional video to the one I just uploaded. Hopefully don't get interrupted during the video. That's why I tend not to do longer videos, because it's easy for someone to come and disrupt, and then I have to stop recording and start having to edit videos and stuff. But I said in the last video I'd what I'd basically done, and I've now put that other shelf up there. So yeah, as of now, obviously there's no box sets on top part of here, obviously except those. And I've put the Crash Bandicoot ones and the Captain Marvel ones. Now, also one of these labels, so I'll use some labels. You look at an angle, obviously it looks like it's in the wrong place. And then if you move, it's perspective really. So it's just trying to judge, like straight on, getting the label in the right place. But yeah, I got those on there. So 5 Captain Marvel and 3 Crash Bandicoot. Couldn't fit the troll one up there, and I was going to put the small foot ones up there, but I have 6 of those and I don't have room to put them on there. I need room for 3 more, so the Crash Bandicoot ones went up there instead. I do actually have some space now in front, so I could potentially put some smaller figures. Not Dorbs, because I want to put them on the stairs, because I've done labels for them and I want to know what they are. But I've got that little Batman figure and stuff like that, so small figures like that I could put in front, just to get them up, and because then they're not risking. For instance, if I put this up here, it's not it's kind of obscuring there, but it's not fully obscuring them. I suppose it's good use of space, or I could find something a bit smaller and put them there instead. Obviously those heads are obscuring things at the moment, but I'll move those. So I did that one side difference. So normally I'd put the shelf up, I'd mark the holes with a pencil, and then once I know the shelf's level, and I'd drill the holes in. I did try on here I got like a podger thing to make the holes, and then screw the holes in a bit more with the extra screwdriver. That was more hassle than it's worth. And I went back to doing the pencil thing, but I couldn't find my pencil. It's either knocked on the floor somewhere, or I've taken it upstairs. I don't know where it is anyway, it's somewhere. So I just basically held the shelf to the wall and I drilled the hole, that one. Then I partially drilled that hole because it's a bit awkward holding the shelf level. I drilled the hole and I just drilled the hole fully and I just screwed it in. And I think I screwed that bit in first before I started drilling that one. Just easier to do that without having to go and get a pencil or a pen to mark the wall. And obviously there's always the risk you're trying to get the right height. So you want it all close so you don't lose too much space, although I'm only getting 2 shelves there, so it's not been an issue. But you don't want it too close that you can't fit any of the larger figures on there. And yes, I did use this in the end anyway. These were lying around different places and they were on the stairs, but what I've done is I'd put them on the shelf on the wall, just not because they're staying there, just because keep them out of the way. But I put them on here, they fit in here fine. Again, I don't really have too many of these, and I don't really get many of these anyway. And I've got room for 2 more if I need to, so I've kind of sort of split them best as I can. I think I've only got 13, so they're on there. And I think I've catalogued those properly. I need to make sure these are all catalogued as well. And just know I've got, not necessarily because I'm going to be buying more of these, but just I'd like to know which ones I've got. But yeah, so I think that's all right. And again, as I said, it fits just fine there. The gap between that wood and the shelf, I mean, if I'd started a little bit further away from the wall that end, then perhaps it wouldn't have fitted, but luckily it just fit, and a bit like that just fit there as well. I wasn't going to start rearranging, moving these all across just for the sake of a little bit of space. I could have found something else to put there if it needs to be, but and you can still see them. I think the main thing is they're on these here, rather than being on the floor and stuff, so they're actually on the shelves. I've still got that container down there, that black thing I bought with small figures in, which at the moment I need to work out what to do with those. But I think it looks good now. Obviously the plan wasn't to put shelves there originally because I had boxes, but I said I cleared most of the boxes off and they're all down there now, so I do have space there. I would like to get those bit extension, height extension things I mentioned before a few times. I'd like to get those into the room, then I could do a bit more reorganising in there with the box sets. But yeah, I think it's looking good. And it's nice to have things on display. Not just move it, but having like figures and other stuff up and just making it look a bit different. Probably won't change this layout now. Again, I just really only did it because I wanted to get those onto things and end up getting extra wood. But I might just do that corner down there, as I said. But yeah, I think the rest of this will probably stay the same. Because obviously I can't fit any more of those there without blocking those off. And so I've still got 2, but I'm kind of glad I'm using these 4 of them back in use again. Because I did get to a point where I was using them all too when I wasn't using any, and they were just lying around and getting chance of being scratched or damaged. But yeah, so I've still got other figures lying around. Obviously Dorbs I said, but what are the ones on the stairs I need to move? Like I might find somewhere for those bombshell ones. I said if I potentially could get the high tensions, if I could ever find them, I could reorganise the box sets, then I could potentially give myself a top of a bookcase to put stuff on, possibly. Although I might need it for the rest of my other boxes, which I've got some more upstairs. But yeah, I might just move some smaller figures here, like those Tikis, and then just free some more room up there to put some other figures. And ideally, I wouldn't like to block things off, but you can still see them. I can still get them if I need to. I mean, I watched all those Marilyn Monroe films, watched all those Scary Movie films. I've got Back to the Future in 4K, and I've seen them on 4K and Blu-ray anyway. X-Men I've got in 4K. That's just visual features. I watched Planet of the Apes, watched the musical films. Hannibal Lecter trilogy, I'd say I've got 2 on Steelbook. Seen American Pie, Exorcist, I'd need to watch the rest of those. And the Steven Seagal ones, I suppose, I'd have to get to those. Pirates of the Caribbean, I've got on Steelbook. I only kept that for the bonus disc. And the Ken Loach, obviously, I can get to that easy enough. I don't like the way he's written that down. The spine looks like it's upside down. Seen the Rocky films, Coen Brothers films. I mean, potentially a better version of those out there anyway. So yeah, so really, what I need to get to, I can get to. I can just move something. And if I have to take a box set out of there, it's not. Those are all going to have enough support that they're not going to fall down. But and I can put some more figures in front there. Actually, might put that Batman one there. Use that space. I mean, it's not part of the same series, but if it's there, and it's fine. Yeah, so I could have put Dorbs along there potentially and use the shelves for pops, but I've done these labels and I don't know. I had them on top of the shelf before. I prefer them on shelves to labels. Obviously, those are not really bothered because in the end, probably those won't fit on the shelves anyway. But yeah, I think I've made good progress today. I've still got a lot of jobs left to do. But say small steps. And no doubt when I come to finish the bulk of the jobs I need to do, I'll find something else I want to do or things else I want to do, or so I don't think I'll ever run out of jobs to do down there, even if it's just like a small little job. But and obviously if I put that Nedby there, I'm gonna have to move that figure. I mean, I've got those shoved up there, not really on display, but I might just put that just up there. And I do have another one of those, each one, but I think I must have got rid of the box of that. So unfortunately I can't put that back in the box. Not her, as I have got some Disney video figures behind there which you can't see. But have some fireworks going off. Obviously bonfire night coming up. But yeah, so obviously getting these metal shelves on the wall, get them off the floor as well. So I think I've got 12 or 13 left now to put up. Obviously they're put on the wall, it's going to be the bigger job because it's taking me longer. I'm putting these shelves up in about 2 minutes, but the ones on the stairs take me a bit longer. But if I can get those up and get the doors moved, then I do feel like that's probably the next milestone, and I'll do a video to show that whenever that is. then this plus I need to do something with these as well. Fortunately, I haven't got any proper way to display them, and I've got quite a few, so again, might have to be creative. But yeah, and as for pops and daubs, I've not really bought many for ages because, you know, I used to pick them up cheap on Amazon and I haven't seen it cheap for ages. And I want to be in them, but they tend to be like £5, and nothing I don't pay £5 for, and they've had the same ones there for ages. But yeah, I need to find that pencil as well. What I've done with that, my IKEA pencil, which is quite useful for marking stuff on the wall. Because when I come to drill stuff on the wall into the brick, I'm definitely going to need to mark the holes. I'm not going to be able to do what I've just done now. But yeah, and then I can, once I've got that crate empty, I can fold that crate up, and that's my bike cover, which I can fold up because my bike's indoors now, not in the shed. And yeah, I've got bits of, that's my Mole Society poster, which I need to do something with, and then find somewhere. I might leave my step stool there. Just I got my little step ladder here, but yeah, I could put some more posters there as well. But yeah, I do like this now, and so I've just moved all the CDs onto there for the moment, but I'm not going to stay there. And I need to pick that pork up, which I threw and missed the box, and then all that DVDs there, were on the shelf, but unfortunately I knocked them all off, so I need to put those back up. But, yeah, so I'm getting now. I still need to sort those BFI DVDs out as well, and I need to go on the Facebook group, and I'll have to list all the Blu-rays I got for sale and the prices. But I think I'll probably do that rather than eBay. I gave up with eBay in the end because I'd sold some stuff. I sold about 4 things, and I listed some other stuff which hasn't sold, but I just can't be bothered to list all the stuff on there. I'd rather just do it through Facebook. You know, if somebody wants 15 titles, put them in, do a decent price, put them in a box, send them out, and then rather than do it individually on eBay and to, because the problem is money. Usually money goes to your PayPal account and you post it at your PayPal account. Now the money goes into your bank account, and the money comes out your PayPal account for postage, and it's just losing track of all the money. It's going to different accounts, and obviously with the fees and stuff, it gets a bit confusing. So I like to know the money gets to PayPal account, pay for the post at PayPal account. When I've got enough in the PayPal account that I want to move over, transfer to my bank, and then I know where I am then. But, yeah, I don't get any more metal shelves down here on these walls. I would have got more there, but my TV's there at the moment. Obviously, TV's not very useful there at the moment because I'm up treadmill. But I mean, I still possibly could get a shed outside. Then I could be my treadmill. I mean, obviously I have to get out of here, but I got in here with this stuff, and it wouldn't have to go too far. You know, it's like I'm carrying downstairs. So potentially do that, but still need to look into that. Obviously, because I said things like having to get what type of shed is it? Metal, plastic, or wood shed. Then I need like a base on the floor. Then I need electric in there, and I'll fly some plugs. So obviously, it's not just the cost of that. On one thing, actually, I just went while talking about this here. So I've been looking at Wi-Fi light switches. So I got the A word down there. I'm not going to say it because it'll trigger it off. So I was looking to replace that light switch there on the stairs at the top with a Wi-Fi switch, so I could just basically say, you know, so turn on the lights, or turn off the lights, or I could do it on a timer or something. So I don't have to necessarily scrabble over there to get to that light switch. And I could just basically do that, but you need the neutral wire, and I don't know if there's a neutral wire in there, so I'd have to get that checked. I did try and look at the one upstairs, but I think the wire was a bit tight, and I was risking shorting something or give myself an extra shock. So I thought I could just pull it off easy, but obviously that wasn't the case. You know, and you get Wi-Fi bulbs, but you have to get them replaced when they run out, and with the switch, you got a one-off cost. And then you can get normal bulbs, and I've got tube lights anyway, so it probably wouldn't work to get Wi-Fi ones of those. But yeah, ideally I'd like to get them. Then if I can get one that doesn't stick out so far, even better. But yeah, just looking for that, and then upstairs as well. Just like I'm in bed or something. I don't have to reach up to get the light. I can just go turn on the light or off the light, and then it just makes things easier. And I can put a timer on then so it can come on in the morning when I wake up. Because I do have a habit of going back to sleep sometimes. It's not so bad on my week off, but obviously tomorrow I need to go to the cinema. And obviously if I'm working, obviously work from home, but I don't want to be up late. So yeah, and then obviously that's my job again, putting off, because I'll have to clear off all that first probably before I start putting stuff back on. But yeah, so I'm getting there. So it's probably end up longer than the first video. Just obviously wanted to just do an update on what I've done since I shot the last video, which was probably about half an hour ago. But yeah, so definitely pleased with what I've done so far. So I'll leave it there because I'll probably get distracted and I'll have to start editing more videos. But again, if you've got any comments or anything you want to ask or whatever, leave it below. I don't normally mention that, but you know, why not? I'm not necessarily going to say, oh, please like and subscribe to my videos, because obviously that's your choice if you want to do that. You know, as I said, I've never had a desire to have like 100,000 subscribers or anything, you know. And, you know, if in fact 5 people watch this video, that's fine, you know. And I think I've got back into doing these videos, so I do enjoy doing them again. So I don't feel like it's a chore, like I have to do videos. But anyway, leave it as that for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.